How's you all doing? Welcome back to 100% NUFC. I'm joined by We Are Tottenham TV, Ben and Sim, outside the wonderful stadium called White Hart Lane, which is going to be opening.
It's actually the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Well, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But anyway, it's a beautiful stadium. It's still under construction at the moment. And yes, we do kick off at St James's Park on Saturday, so don't worry about that. We will. I'm only here for a holiday. But I want to talk to you guys about the season ahead. Now, let's just talk to Ben first.
Yeah.
So, signings. You haven't really signed anybody, but
We haven't at all. Actually, haven't.
But you've got, you've got a decent team, and you've finished well in the league last season. What are your thoughts going into this new season?
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I know we haven't signed anyone, but now Lucas Moura's had a whole pre-season behind him, so he's going to be like a new signing. Toby Alderweireld hardly played last season, so hopefully he can reintegrate back into the team. I don't think. It's been terrible this transfer window, and I'm really angry about it. But I still think we got a really good squad, and definitely a very good starting 11. So I'm hopeful we can finish in the top 4. But I think challenging for the title would be a bit of a stretch too far for us.
Do you not think, Sim, as well, the reason why you haven't really signed any players is something to do with the new ground as well, how much it's cost to build it as well? I've been thinking about that as well. But really, you should have got a couple of players in just to bolster that squad a little bit.
Apparently, this ground is costing nearly £1 billion, so I can understand why maybe the money is tight. But we've repeatedly heard from the club that the new stadium isn't going to affect the transfer budget. So whether they're just telling lies or whether they're withholding funds remains to be seen. But I think the stadium probably has something to do with no signings. But obviously it's difficult in this window because we have such a good starting 11. Yeah. It's hard to improve on it without spending massive amounts of money. But I think there are key areas that really need addressing, like central midfield, really needed addressing. And the fact that we've signed no one in this window is just not to sign one player to go through the window the same squad as last season. How do you expect to progress when
the first team ever in a transfer window as well?
Exactly.
It's disgrace.
Well, I don't see how we expect to progress and to kind of improve on last season if we haven't added to the squad.
The same could be said about Newcastle, really. I mean, we finished 10th last season. The players that we've signed haven't been brilliant. How can you really progress from a 10th place finish if Rafa hasn't got what he wants? You're kind of in the same predicament, really. Your owner's quite tight in what he does. If I'm not wrong, he likes to promote from within. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts going into the new season? Obviously, you start off with us at St James's Park. The last time you played us, obviously, was at Wembley. We lost 1-0. I thought we were quite unlucky in that game, to be fair. I think we were in it for long parts until Harry Kane scored, of course.
I thought you were the better side, to be honest. I thought
we were very lucky.
Really troubled us and should have got a goal or two, to be honest.
So what's your thoughts going into the game on the weekend? And are you quite optimistic? Are you nervous?
I'm trying to get over the transfer window first and foremost, but I don't really know what kind of lineup we're going to play. But I think it will be strong enough. I think we're going to nick it. I think it's going to be a very tight game. Newcastle will sit back and try hit us on the break, but I think we can nick that goal. And I think defensively we're good enough to keep a clean sheet.
So what you're saying, 1-0?
1-0 Spurs, yeah.
What about yourself, Sim? So again, we lost 1-0 at Wembley. St James's Park again. We lost 2-0. Shelby obviously got sent off. What's your thoughts going into this one on Saturday? Obviously, first game of the season yet again, St James's.
I mean, it's going to be hard for the team not to look sluggish, considering we had 9 players in the World Cup semi-final. It's hard to see who's going to play. I think Son will definitely play because he was back early. I think people like Davinson Sanchez, Jan Vertonghen, I think will play. Lloris, I think he's captain. I think he'll play. Dyer will come in. We'll have a strong team. Whether they're all going to click for the first game of the season, after only being back to 5 days, remains to be seen. I think we'll just about scrape it. I think we've just got the quality enough to get the 3 points, but I wouldn't be surprised if we held to a draw in this game. But I think we're just going to scrape it 2-1.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it is a close game when we play.
We've got a good record against you, to be fair. The old White Hart Lane, we had a good record. We kept winning like the odd goal, 1-0.
Didn't you win like the last 2-3 games you played there?
We did, which is what we haven't done. I mean, us winning away from home is a rarity in itself. To be honest, as a Newcastle fan, I don't know how to feel about this game, even though we're at home. With all the uncertainty around the club, you know what? I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, if you don't mind us saying. I think because we're at home, the expectation for us will be to get points. And you have got a great squad. You've got Harry Kane, who we've got to watch out for. Golden boots, 2 seasons. You've got Eriksen. You've got Son. You've got players that are going to cause us problems. Lloris as well won the World Cup. So you've got a lot of players going into this game who are going to be on a high. Like I say, tough game. Where can they find you guys?
We are Tottenham TV. We can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously YouTube.
I'll leave a link down below in the description, and they're also doing fan camps as well on Saturday. Whereabouts around the ground are you going to be? So if anybody wants to come along and find us.
So we'll be where Lee and Newcastle Fans TV are doing theirs.
So just at the Black Box, you can't miss it, just outside the players' entrance. And yeah, thanks lads for coming on the channel. You're more than welcome to come on any time.
Thank you.
And yeah,
Thank you
thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you, mate.